Yeah, reform the Commonwealth. It is a decision. Need to control the Lithuanian states. I then get a core on Kuzem, Vizhem, Ermland, Königsberg, Vitebsk, Smolensk, Minsk, Gumel, Roslavl, Wow, I get a lot of cores, basically. And Poland will be known as the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, but that will require going to war with a whole bunch of the Soviets. Tell England you have a large tea reserve. That should instill them with some fighting spirit. Do we have recon companies? Not sure we do. We do. Then yes, I think we should probably upgrade those recon companies. I'm actually super impressed by the state of our technology. Getting those doctrine speed bonuses has actually been a huge help. And that's even without drilling. There it is. Hell fortified area, done. Right, so what kind of terrain is this? Actually, it's kind of interesting. Okay, so my two mountaineers. Alright, I'm going to need to colour you because this is getting confusing. The army groups can stay pink. My defensive formation is going to be red. No, that's usually my tank colour. Purple. Then my mountaineers are going to be... You, purple. Mountaineers, white. Who's this? Soviets? Soviet line is going to be a very light shade of red. The Slovakian front is going to be yellow. And then the winged hussars we already coloured. And then the reserve are going to be that. Okay, good. Land forts. Didn't realise that this would not get built up. The fate of Czechoslovakia, German troops have crossed into Bohemia and Moravia, ostensibly to restore order in the regions in the wake of the collapsing Czechoslovakian government. In Prague, the occupying forces announced the creation of an autonomous protectorate within the German Reich. With German support, Slovakia has been declared independent under the leadership of Josef Tiso. The nation of Czechoslovakia is no more. Okay. I was going to say, oh dear, this has now become a problem, but it hasn't really. Let's do that, and then delete that. Let's grab that. Oops. That line can be deleted, so can that line. And I'm going to steal two of these units and give them to them. I'm going to steal these two. Move that to here, and I'm going to bring the mountaineers to fortify that bit. And then the purples are going to need to take up the slack of guarding that. Hopefully there's enough troops for this whole line. We need to keep an eye. Zog submits to Italy. An ultimatum has been delivered to the Albanian government by the Italian diplomats demanding that they submit to complete military occupation. King Zog has abdicated after realizing the futility of resistance. Did Molotov-Ribbentrop ever happen? It's about to. And there it is, non-aggression from the UK. That should, in time, become a guarantee. Airbase expansion. AT guns. I didn't even research them, so yeah, let's get AT guns. 2 units on 3 provinces. Oh, I didn't. It's just 2. They're quite big provinces, but there are only 2 of them. Right, so every single province in this entire thing is now fortified. Good. That's all fortified. Good. Every one of these provinces is fortified. Good. Every one of the yellow ones is done. Alright, excellent. We are becoming increasingly democratic now. We have 800,000 manpower, which is kind of bonkers. I just thought of something. And I can't believe I've never thought of this before. What I should do is create some cavalry divisions with anti-tank support. Because they're cavalry, they'll move really fast, and because they're support, they're not going to slow the unit down. Which means I can get artillery or anti-tank units to directly fight against any tank divisions that I happen to see. Although right now, there's just the one down here. In the worst possible place. All the hills and the mountains. Hungary is in the Axis. I know. This is all land I'm giving up. And this bit is fortified, so we're good. Just joined the channel. I wonder how long you'll hold against Germany. 3 months? Hopefully. Maybe. Possibly. I mean, I am getting ready to withdraw. I've made plans with that in mind. But we are going to fight as hard as we can. Without giving up. Has too much territory. Alright, so we've completed all the grand battle plan that I was hoping to complete. After this point, it is quite frankly a decision about what resources we have post that point. Let's get the mountain infantry research done. Get my 2 elite mountaineers ready. I think in 1939 Poland's an army of 1 million or more soldiers. We currently have a standing army of 450,000, but they are very well equipped. With supplies, I mean, we could have some more in training. Although we are probably about a month away from war. We could have them in training. They would be older guns. Right, I'm doing the focus for AT. I think it's going to be too late to get any AT divisions out. Let's get another 6 in training. I think Hungary will win by going through Hungary. I don't. This is fortified. Remember, my plan is not to hold this whole front line. My plan is to hold this fallback. And that's what we're holding, and that means that the Hungarian front is actually closed off. We have a soldier in every single border province that I want to hold. Plus a little reserve in Warsaw. Just to make sure we don't lose the forts there. Okay, so we could get another commander. Get a military theorist. I believe in Mordred about 1 year. That's a lot of faith. Be funny if I never get exiled. I'm pretty sure I will. Like, as soon as the Soviets declare war, it's going to happen. I might be able to hold off Germany, though I doubt it. But again, the longer I hold Germany, the longer France stays alive, because Germany is unlikely to go after France in any serious numbers until Poland's fallen. Italy join the Axis. We have AT. We have a justification. Danzig War has happened, or started to happen. Alright, so we could get army modernization, which gives us research bonus for weapons or support artillery. Oh, that's just straight up political power. 70 for 150 is not actually too terrible. Katowice, I'm not convinced I can hold on to. Let's get the bomb. The cryptographic bomb is a development of the cyclometer and allows us to decipher the progressively more advanced versions of the German Enigma. Actually, before we do that, did we ever do decryption? No. Now, I'm not sure if that counts towards it. I think it does. This is specifically for encryption decryption. But I think computing technology is all three. I think. This is actually kind of a hard decision. Or actually, the other thing we could do is, like, army training. Italy pursues closer bonds. France is guaranteed my independence. France is in the Allies. Italy and Germany have expressed many conflicting interests, particularly in Austria and the Balkans. This has not, however, prevented the country's foreign policies growing ever friendlier. Diplomats from Germany and the Soviet Union concluded what observers are describing as a historic agreement today with the signing of the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. I bet you can hold them off for at least one day. Oh, thanks. That's one hell of a vote of confidence. Alright, they have actually brought in a lot more tanks now. 1, 2... 2 tanks plus 1 Slovakian. These are actually medium tanks. I didn't think they'd have medium tanks. Apparently they do. I thought most of the tanks used against Poland were lights, historically. Right, we need to get 80, 63 days, 2 months. And civilian factories have done their job. That isn't, that isn't. Longer. Alright, advanced machine tools, so we've got all of the industrial techs now. These would be a year ahead of time, that's going to take too long. Let's do an air doctrine. So, having learned from the Dutch game that strategic destruction actually has the most potential for air superiority, we may want that. Battlefield support would be the best for just going toe-to-toe with people, but I'm not sure we're going to be able to do that because we're going to have very limited resources. And then operational integrity is just support bombing, basically tactical bombers. I do feel like operational integrity should have the best fighters, not strategic destruction. Let's go strategic destruction then. How long focus is this? Is only like a 35-day, isn't it? No, it's a 70-day. Oh, Molotov-Ribbentrop might be a 35. I know some of those are. And the UK is also guaranteeing independence, so both France and Britain will be called in as soon as I'm declared on. More and more Germans are appearing on my border. 40 to 123, so that's probably 80 divisions against my 48. But again, a large chunk of them are going to be needed to defend against the French. Although that border is probably going to be relatively static. Alright, so we got advanced recon companies. Like, the level of our technology is actually kind of outrageously good. Organization for infantry +5, breakthrough +10, max planning. Leg infantry, organization, tanks, supply consumption, land, night attack, another 5. Then recon. So it's basically planning versus recon and night attacks. I used to really rate planning, but I don't as much anymore. Because I think they nerfed the bonuses from it. See you, Humphrey. No, I'm not ready to start researching. Oh, you know what? We need the tokens. Let's do that. Okay, so the Germans have really beefed up the number of troops that they have over there. You're doing infrastructure effort. Do you have a specific line which gets you to declare war on me? Yes, down here. Unfortunately, I don't know which ones you've actually completed. Well, you haven't got claims on the Baltic yet. So... I'm going to take a risk. No, I like this line. This is a good line. I just have to secure this. Well, I don't have to. I should secure this. I think I need to do it as a counterattack, though. Ah! Also, I'm now just realizing that my line runs just along here. If I lose that line, then it's game over. Alright, let's do another quick save. Might need to return to this point again. Alright, let's do this. It's fine, it's fine, everything's fine. Isn't Germany late? I thought they declared war in like June or May. See, you joined just in time for the action. Yeah, you do, Lozman. Hello. Deploy the Polish Space Marines. If only. If only we had them. How long until I get my AT? 12 days. And then I have to actually produce them. Nah, nowhere near enough time. Oh, you know what I can do? Risky as hell, but yes, I can totally do this. I forgot I had troops still in training. Danzig for war. The German Reich has long publicized their goal of reclaiming the territories they lost during the Great War. In particular, they look to the territory of Danzig, which separates Ostpreußen from the rest of their nation. Now, they have demanded that Danzig be ceded to the German Reich, and in exchange they offer nothing but a promise to waive their claims on Poznan. With the threat of war looming, accepting the offer will delay a possible conflict, but the cost of freely granting the Germans more strength for whatever lies ahead. No. I am, however, going to delay signing this as long as possible. I wonder how long I have. I at least want my infantry to arrive. Alright, so we've got that done. Let's research these. You know what? I fucked up. I moved the troops and I've left this bit open. Except Hungary hasn't joined, so they can't actually attack me from Hungarian territory. Poland's called France, Poland's called the UK. War has begun. Canada, Hungary. Crap. Yeah, I've screwed up. They're going to come in through here. Alright. You four. Cancel your orders. Head down here as quickly as possible. So the Germans did launch an attack over on this side. They have not yet really started to move here. Unfortunately, I'm going to lose my mountain line. Which sucks. Right, so let's set you guys... Ah, crap, just too late. To last stand. You're feeling confident about this attack, so you go ahead and do that, you go ahead and do that. And let's see if we can crush this, because then I'll have all of these divisions that I can send somewhere else. You would like to invite me to the Allies. I will absolutely agree to that. Oh no, this is a lot of red. I'm not enjoying seeing all of this red. Yeah, let's halt that attack. That attack is not working. Stop. Stop. Can't afford to let them counterattack me there. This is where I really screwed up though. This was oh dear bad. Alright, new technology. Still September 39. Do I want to go ahead of time? Let's wait until the end of the month, and then yes, we will. So we need to go on the 6th of October. 4 more days of last stand. pushed in a little bit there. As long as I don't lose the forts, it's fine. Why are you attacking? Don't. How are we doing for these guys? Still being trained. Alright, speed 3 this. Let's go. Last stand in Prussia has probably expired, so I can try again. I'm feeling confident again. Yep. Slightly better. No, I'm not confident. Don't do it. I cannot afford to lose my front there. My one guy escaped. I think he must have. Poznan's finally. Oh shit! This is what I was scared of. Right, you guys need to deploy right now. Okay, you attacked him instead of going to Lodz. That's good! That's very good! Alright, you guys are going to need to fall back. So let's grab you and just go reduce this line to Katowice. Oh, no, don't tell me they're going into Krakow. Right, this is bad. I need... you to pin them, and for you to go there. Perfect. We're going to have the mountain troops holding her here in the mountains for as long as possible. When do you arrive? 1 day, 7 hours. When do you arrive? 1 day, 7 hours. Seriously? When do you arrive? 1 day, 3? Oh no, that's 3 days. I don't have anyone that can attack that. Losing Krakow would be very bad. I have a lot of industry in Krakow. Ooh. Back off, buddy. Okay, so their tanks are counter-attacking and not doing amazingly well. They're actually pulling troops out of Prussia. That's good. That means I can counter-attack Prussia. Oh dear. They took Krakow. Son of a bitch. And it's really heavily fortified. There's no way we're taking that back again. Distance. I think I've just lost my mountain troops. They're going to get overrun here. Nope, we got there in time. Do not run that way, you moron! Why would you run towards the enemy? Ah! Right, well that's one mountaineer dead. Hold the line! Hold the line!